All right, so people ask me a lot, where do you get your bikes? Why do you get them so cheap? Why can you afford to sell them so cheap? Blah, 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 blah. And I'm about to show you guys. I can pass the street. One of my scrapper friends hit me up. Boom. Let's see. We got a Next. We got a Spider-Man. We got a pink one over there. We got a blue one. And we have this Razor 20 speed. This is the only one I really like, even though it's not high end at all, but it's got the gyro on it. They're all low end today, but this is where I get the bikes, guys. Like stuff like this, you know. This guy does scrapping, he passes around. Go ahead and call them before they guys call the cops on me. All right, so I just called the guy. These are the other ones on this side. This is like a 20-inch coaster brake, 14-inch coaster brake. So nothing too good right here. Not sure what that is. Nothing. So it's like a 12-inch one right there. Someone was asking me for a kid's bike, but I can't remember who. Kind of want to take them just for like seat posts, stamps. They all have quick releases. I mean, quick releases alone are worth $5. But the only one I really like, once again, you know, Next right here, single speed 16. Who the hell asked me for a 16-inch? I gotta check my message to see who asked me for a 16-inch, and then I'll go off that. But for right now, let me just probably grab this black Razor. If I can get a good deal, I'll grab it. If not, I'll thank him for his time and go home. So I'll let you know what happens, guys. All right, so tires hold air so far. They don't spin that nicely though, and this one has no freewheel, like a BMX fixie. So I'm gonna take off the chain guard, see if I could get the freewheel freeing again, clean it up, new grease, and maybe take the front brake off because it's not working. Like, most likely this whole cable right here is completely routed wrong. Not sure. Hold this right there. Maybe if we route it, if we do this, let's see. Let me see. Nope. Oh. At least we have movement now. Before we didn't. What? I know, it's fine. See? It's there still. So now we have movement at least, but the cable is still pretty hard. What happens a lot is the rain comes here and drips all the way down and settles here. How much you want to bet it's rusted right here? So it's usually rusted right here. I don't have cables, so I'm just gonna take off the front brake, make it easier. And then it's got the gyro for cool bar spins, and the brakes still kind of work, but I gotta figure out what's going on here. It's not cooperating here, so I'm gonna go ahead and deal with all that off camera because it's getting late. I'm gonna have my kid help me, and he doesn't like to be on camera.
Yeah.
Do you like to be on camera?
No.
No, he's the one holding it. So yeah, Razor fs20. See if we could get a kid a bike to go mess around in. All right, guys, here she is in all her Walmart glory. I mean, surprisingly, all she needed was new grease. I tried to save the gyro, but the wires in the gyro were kind of rusted, so they weren't working. So I just took it off and did a straight cable on it, and there's no point of going through the stem if you know you're kind of not going to be able to spin the bars. Only thing is I did cut this housing a little bit short. I wish I would have came around this way, but you know, details. Do you guys want to walk through? I mean, it's a Razor fs20. It's like, all right, let's go. My brother saw me post this online. It says he wants it for his son. I said, all right, come pick it up. Not gonna charge him. Just gonna be like, here you go, bro. I'm in it cheap, guys. I'm in it like they're cheap. You guys saw where I got it from. But let's go ahead and go through it. It's got a one-piece black Kent. I think Razor's owned by Kent. I could be wrong, but I think they're owned by Kent. So it's got a one-speed crank with a sprocket. I mean, that's just it. Single-speed KMC chain. The freewheel was completely frozen. You couldn't spin it back. I actually spun it back, and it loosened up the whole freewheel. Like, it took off the freewheel. So I was like, all right. It does have aluminum wheels, which is kind of cool. No name brand, 20 by 175, wrapped with Kaolin Parade. I actually like the tires. I really like the tires. The tires are really, really cool. I think they're the best part of the bike. Green U-bolts or U-style brakes. They don't work that good, to be honest with you guys. I've tried adjusting them for like 20-30 minutes and they just don't work that great. I feel like I'm gonna break the brake lever because it's plastic. So I just have them decently working. The front brakes work really good. The back brakes just kind of work. But I mean, like I said, I was there for like 20 minutes, 30 minutes. Like, it's the best I could do. So that's how it's going. I'm always surprised that they have a C clamp, not just, you know, like a C collar welded. C post, Razor saddle, generic plastic pedals. I like the green and black. Part of me was also going to just take out the stickers and just have it all green and black, but felt like a lot of work and I didn't want to do it. But I do like the green and black. You know, I wish this was the same green. I think that one like faded faster than everything else, but it's just what it is. So it's got a cool little stem with the hole to run the cable through again, and some nice feeling grips. They're kind of hard, but it's better than no grips. Green brake lever on both sides. Front has a green caliper. I was thinking about like really cleaning it, and then I was like, yeah, I don't want to. So that's basically what it is. I just didn't want to. And I re-grease both wheels, the bottom bracket, and the headset. So like honestly, this will ride better than it did when it was new, because when it was new, it didn't come with any grease. Like, I already know that. Like, if you get a department store bike, go home, check your grease. I guarantee you, like, just grease. So I over greased this to a point where it's like it's coming out. You can see it there. You see it there, and the back too. So I did a quick wipe down, and that's it. Overall review of this bike: if you could get the back brakes better back brakes, this bike is totally worth. I think they go for $80. I mean, $80 for a beginner BMX that you could thrash, and I mean, just thrash the crap out of it. Why not? You know, I got it for a lot less than 80. Put way more time than I wanted to, mainly because of those rear brakes and the gyro. But other than that, the bike came apart easily, gave me no issues, and she's back up, and my nephew will have a decent bike. Won't stop that well, but it'll go pretty good, and it'll be my gift to him. So Yard Show Cycles. out.